So today we're going to be watching the, I always say, like, the Roger Corman classic. Roger Corman's a producer. He didn't, I don't know what he directed, if he directed anything, but he's a producer. And he produced a lot of movies. Some of them are objectively bad. Some of them are kind of good. I believe Roger Corman discovered, like, Coppola and I want to say George Lucas and I want to say George Romero, right? He produced a lot of really good movies, but also a lot of really, really shitty B movies. So if we ever talk about Roger Corman, just know that he's a producer and he's notorious for having his name attached to a lot of B movies. So, everybody, today we are watching The Wasp Woman from 1959. How very exciting. Cardi B made a movie. Oh, yes, since Genie, back in 1959, of course. The Wasp Woman. Does it say anything about it? A science fiction film produced and directed by Roger Corman. Well, there we go. I just ate my own words. We're learning this stuff together. He's also a cameo as a doctor in a film completed in 1959 to pad out running time when the film was released to television. 2 years later, a new prologue was added by director Jack Hill. Okay. Well, here's the trailer for The Wasp Woman. This is what we're going to be in for, everyone. Wasp Woman, not Wop Woman. Correct. Correct.
Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example.
Socially, the queen wasp is on level with a black widow spider.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Fincher. Janice Starlin will be the next guinea.
The Wasp Woman! Oh my.
A woman of fantastic desires, sponsoring a scientist with fantastic theories, and demanding fantastic results.
How old do I look? Tell me! How old? 23.
Is she, like, mad about it? Like, what? A lusting queen wasp by night. Oh god, what a bad costume. Is that really what the costume looks like? That's, oh
Yeah,
fuck. Is that gonna be
they're
40
going
minutes into the movie, I wonder?
Starling will kill her and tear her body to shreds.
Maybe it's cheap boxes, but the dialogue's too quiet. I'm sorry. The most fiendish, the most fierce female that ever lived. The Wasp Woman, a film group release. Yeah, okay. Well, Cinemassacre reviewed it. You know it's gotta be good. Well, here we go, everybody. That is what we're in for. The Wasp Woman from 1959. Is there any, no, presented in widescreen. It's not widescreen. It might be, remastered or something, but this is definitely standard definition. Yeah, either way, here is The Wasp Woman. Let's get started. Oh, wait. We're 30 seconds in. Let me rewind to the beginning. Full reset. Here we go. The full experience. The Wasp Woman. At least they're unionized, right? Those are bees. The bee babe. The Wasp Woman. Barbora. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Michael Mark. Yeah, those are just honeybees, right? When honey goes bad. From a story by Kinta Zertush. I'm not into experimental jazz, but I'm Fred Katz, you sure know how to write them. Produced and directed by Roger Corman. We're learning together. Isn't that fascinating? I don't know much about the dude. I just know the name, right? But B. It's already fascinating. Who is he? Why? What is he doing at work? Wow, look at the size of that tree. Thrilling apiary action. Wow. Are we sure this isn't a silent film?
Now, don't get nasty, my little friend. Your puppy is not going to hurt you one bit. Just relax and sleep. You'll find yourselves in your new home. Eh, my pets?
That was the first line of the movie, and I don't know what the fuck he said. That was the first line of the movie, and I don't know what the fuck he said. Our hats are matching, though. I'm cosplaying the beekeeper in the Wasp woman. Y'all thought I wasn't prepared. I am clearly prepared. Same. Yeah, I can't understand him. Love that. Thank you. In what films you do, watch the whole task play out? Yup. It all started in 1936 when my parents had sex. Oh, great. Conception. We're starting back here. Tampia, welcome. How are you, darling? Let me give you a shout out. How are ya? Well, welcome. What is happening? I'm sorry. He's just pulling out bees.
What you got there? Ivan, I found some new friends. Listen.
Wasp, you better be careful. They can sting a man to death.
Don't worry, we understand each other. They know who their friend is. They can tell.
Yeah, but they know when you ain't, too.
Nonsense. If you knew about Wasp what I know, you'd have no fear of them, my boy. No fear.
It's gonna be a long movie. It's gonna be a long movie. Why most dialogue was ADR. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you! Give us a hand here. Hello there, Mr. Barker.
It's a weird looking car, isn't
Glad
it?
to see you out here in the field, sir. How are things running at the front office? Smooth as honey, Renfro. I see here you turned in over 1,000 pounds of orange blossom honey and 400 beeswax last month, Renfro. Congratulations. You've made the top of the list again. Thank you, sir. They honey needs your kind of man, Renfro. You stay with it, and I can see a bright future for you with the company. Well, I do try to do my best, Mr. Barker. I try to take my inspiration from the bees. Always busy, busy, busy. Yes. What about this fellow, Dr. Zinthrop? Zinthrop? Boy, there's a nut. Him and his bees. You know, it wouldn't surprise me someday to see him flapping his arms, taking off after some queen bee with the rest of the drone. Well, he's
Dude's a
taking
hoot.
research on royal jelly. Haven't had a progress report from him in a month. Well, he has a little workshop up there back of the orange grove. Keeps a few colonies. I suppose I better go up there and take a look.
Manos, Hands of Fate has dubbed voices. They have one up on Roger Corman. Amazing.
Boys, that's where the extractor is, up there. Hey. This isn't a honeybee. These are wasps. Wasps? Who's responsible for this?
Rabble.
Dr. Zinthrop, sir. I told you he was a crackpot. Zinthrop, huh? Zinthrop.
An old man with an eyedropper.
Zinthrop.
A wasp. Impossible. Impossible. It's hard to do. Impossible.
Now look here, Zinthrop. What's all this nonsense about wasps?
I'm so glad you dropped in, Mr. Barker. Mr. Barker, I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
Discovery? What do you mean?
Well, sir, I almost perfected a new method of extracting royal jelly from the queen wasp.
According to my figures, you're better at extracting funds from the company. Now look here, Zinthrop. Over $1,000 last month for miscellaneous.
Yes, I know. But, Mr. Barker, let me just show you something. Just let me show you something.
Just
Already
fucking let
I've
me do
learned
it.
to slow the process of aging. Soon, I shall be able to reverse it entirely.
What are you getting at, Zinthrop?
Look, what do you see?
See a big dog and a little dog.
Let's say an old dog and a young dog.
All right. So what?
But they're exactly the same age. You see, the little one, Greta, has been given regular injections of my compound from the queen wasp.
Just like I told you, Mr. Barker.
Movie magic.
Now look here, Zinthrop.
Oh, hi,
I
doggy.
understand about science and progress and all that, but you were obtained to extract queen bee royal jelly. Now, it's a health food, a cosmetic. It's not a miracle drug or an elixir of youth. That sort of thing is impossible.
Oh, but Mr. Parker...
Zinthrop, I'm sorry, Zinthrop, but I'm going to have to let you go. You just don't seem to be one of the team. You understand. Good luck. I'm sure you'll fit in somewhere.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
Fit in.
All my years of research.
Oh, no, don't worry, my friend. We shall find a home somehow.
Who is he talking to?
Oh, it's your sound invitation. I know. It's your babies, huh? They're hungry and they must be fed.
Yeah, sure. Or it's gonna be too dark to see the monster when it shows up. I guarantee it's gonna happen 45 minutes into the fucking movie. 45 minutes in. I'm gonna check the timestamp and everything.
Have dropped 14.5%. There's not been a corresponding drop in our competitor sales. I trust one of you gentlemen has a satisfactory explanation for this decline. Not one little suggestion, gentlemen. We'll start with you, Thompson. As public relations manager, no doubt you have some faint glimmering of what's happening to Stalin products. Well, Thompson?
Well, you see, I
had no idea you were such an excellent public speaker, Thompson.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Darlin. I guess I'm not feeling very well this morning.
I'm sorry you aren't.
I think I can tell you why Starlin products are falling off so badly, Miss Starlin.
We're listening, Lane. Where would you put the responsibility for this decline?
On you, Miss Starlin.
I imagine you have arguments to support that contention.
We've all been looking at it for the past 20 minutes. The most convincing argument is right on that graph. May I show you? Thank you. Now, right here in April is when Starlin sales started falling off.
Very clever of you, Lane.
Would you mind waiting until I finish, Miss Starlin?
That's enough, Lane.
Relax, Willis. My apologies for the interruption. Go on.
Thank you. Now, as I said, sales began to fall in April. But the reason for the fall was back here in February. The Starlin products have always been thought of as something of a modern miracle in the cosmetics trade. A firm built to a multi-million-dollar-a-year business on the strength and appeal of one person, Janice Starlin. From the beginning right through until February of this year, only one woman's face was used to advertise those products. Your face, Miss Starlin. The public have come to accept you as a symbol. Well, now, after 16 years, they see a different face. They don't trust it. They feel cheated. The simple fact is that Starlin Cosmetics should have Janice Starlin's picture advertising them. Well, that's about all I've got to say.
A darn good job of saying it, too. I agree. Lane,
That'll teach that woman.
score, Miss Starlin.
I'm sorry. That's what that's. I'm sorry. It's the 50s. I'm sorry.
It's a very convincing argument, Lane.
I just don't know who are these people?
Look, not even Janice Starlin.
Clearly, she's gonna be the Wasp woman. I don't understand. So she was like the.
Yes.
I get it. I'm sorry.
Yes, with the reception. He says he has an appointment. Thank you.
It's taking a sec. I'm sorry. It's taking a sec. It's one of those movies.
Informative get-together. That'll be all for now.
We couldn't get the movie to start talking. Now we can't get it to stop.
I'd like to see you in my office, please.
Sure, Miss Starlin. Take it easy, hotshot. Something on your mind, Miss Starlin?
You've done some
You know, like the
work
glasses
on
tap.
Roy, haven't you?
A little.
Are there any real therapeutic values in it?
Well, I'd say so.
He just starts smoking.
A lot depends on each individual's reaction to the stuff.
What do you mean?
Just that no two people react in precisely the same way. One man's meat's another man's poison.
I like her eyebrows.
That you think royal jelly can be beneficial in some cases.
Queen Bee said a lot of store by it.
I'll accept that as an affirmative answer. Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example. I mean, would you suppose that might have some rejuvenating effect on a human being?
I'd stay away from wasps if I were you, Miss Darlin. Socially, the queen wasp is on level with a black widow spider. They're both carnivorous. They paralyze their victims and then take their time devouring them alive. They kill their mates in the same way, too. Strictly a one-sided romance.
exactly.
Trin, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. It's wondering what I have you here.
I want your opinion on the possibilities of using enzyme extracts from
He's quite the gentleman, right?
commercially.
Well, if you want an honest opinion, Miss Dolan,
Of course I want an honest opinion.
then my advice is forget about it.
Awesome. We're happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Arthur.
Anytime, Miss Dolan.
Have Mr. Zinthrop come in.
What? Ah,
You can go in now.
what?
Oh. About time.
Janice Starlin Enterprises.
Oh, he's showing off he's gonna show the wasps. What opportune timing.
Yes. How do you do? I'm afraid I won't be able to give you much time, Mr. Zinthrop.
But it is I who give you the time, Miss Darling. Oh, yes. Plenty of time I give you. 10, maybe 15 years I give you.
I want you to understand one thing very clearly, Mr. Zinthrop. I expect absolute proof of what you claim in your letter. Tangible proof, not words.
Such proof you shall get, madame, and more. But I think I better show you in the laboratory, yes?
All right.
So he worked. So he, what? What is the chain of what?
Terrible. Why don't you put them out of their misery?
Madame, you ask for proof. Please be kind enough to look at proof you ask for. May I proceed? Thank you.
I understand we have the puzzle pieces. I'm trying to figure out how they fit together. It's like they're just. Yeah, it makes sense. Sure. Yeah, let's just make it work.
Come. In a few minutes, madame, you shall see a miracle you shall not believe. Oh, no tricks. You may look if you like. I have no tricks. Well, don't look at me. I'm not changing.
What? I don't know. I think are they guinea pigs? Are they just big guinea pigs?
I don't believe it.
And it's a what? Now it's a mouse? What?
I see you do not believe one animal, so I bring two.
What?
Yes?
Yes, I must be sure.
Yes, madam.
It's mutagen, Norman Shredder, get it.
Well, Miss Darling, does my secret have interest for you, yes?
What are you doing,
Sure.
Mr. Zinthrop?
First, I must have a laboratory equipped with everything I need for my research. If we're successful, well, I ask for a little percentage. But I must get full credit for my discovery. That is most important to me.
I'll have Gordon draw up the contract.
Oh, contracts, I do not need to give me your word. Good enough for me.
I understand like 65% of what he fucking says.
Frankly, when I received your letter, I thought you were just another eccentric. But there was always a chance you might not be. Then you walk in here and show me nothing short of a miracle. 2 miracles. And you say that you'll accept my word that I won't cheat you.
You won't. I know you're a good woman, even if you do not like other people to know it. However, my formula may not be good for human beings. I have not tested yet.
You will on me.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Sinthrop. Janice Starlin will be your next guinea pig.
Very well. Though it may take a little time to prepare sufficient extract. A week, maybe more.
I'll make whatever arrangements you may need for your equipment.
Thank you, madame. Now I see how you built all this.
I'm very close to losing it, Mr. Sinthrop. Maybe working together we can save Janice Starlin Enterprises. Maybe even make it bigger than ever before.
Yes. Oh, yes?
I'm sure the next 3 months we'll see a rise in
They're
Starlin's
saying a
sales
lot, but they're
that
not saying much, are they?
dare to imagine. Mr. Sinthrop is working on the final stages of a development that will revolutionize the cosmetic industry. He's to have a free hand in his experiments and will be answerable to no one but myself. At the moment, I cannot divulge the nature of Mr.
Everyone's
Sinthrop's
bored. They're like us.
I can assure
Was this
you
the screening of the
it will bring
film?
worldwide recognition to Janice Starlin Enterprises.
That little head wobble. Oh my. Let's just show that shot again. More B-roll, the same scene, same shot again.
I don't know. This is the granddaddy of all confidence men to taking a gal like Starlin. Why doesn't somebody wise her up?
Like you, for instance? Bill, what makes you think Sinthrop really isn't on the level? After all, we don't even know what he's working
All of them
on.
are.
You're as bad as she is. Oh, women.
Men. Every time you're stuck for an answer, you always come up with women. You're not getting out of this one so easily. I'd like to know why you think Sinthrop really hasn't got something.
Well, you can call it male intuition if you like. It's just that there's something about this whole business that doesn't smell right. The private laboratory, the secret experiments, Sinthrop himself. The only thing that's missing is a genie with a lamp.
You better leave the intuition to me.
Ow.
Let you buy my dinner.
Buy your dinner. Let's have your
Vendetta
sporting
Vixen,
blood. I thought
hello.
we were
How
gonna talk
are
to the
you?
chick.
Welcome.
No. You won the last race.
Let me give you a shout out. It's wonderful to
I'll make a deal with you.
see ya. How
Dinner's
are
on
ya?
me if you promise to keep an eye on what goes on in there.
What do you want me to do? Read her mail and send you messages and secret codes?
You could do worse.
What the fuck?
Oh, no, Mr. Cooper, not you, too.
I've been trying to tell Bright Eyes here that I think Sinthrop is a phony and a confidence man.
If I were sure of that, I wouldn't be worried. I think he's a lot more dangerous. A quack.
Oh, I don't follow you, Coop.
Well, a confidence man would just be interested in your money. The only damage they can do is to your pocketbook. A quack can be fatal.
And the audio just decided not to work for those few seconds. I'm not getting paid enough.
Just listen, Ivy. I'm getting
Glad you're
sick of
doing
this
good. I'm
TV
doing well as
every
well.
night. You know, we can do the same thing in a nightclub. Well, almost. Good morning. Janice Starlin Enterprises. I got 2 words for you. Drop dead. Twice. Irving calls me to tell me Dr. Cyclops is on Channel 9 tonight.
What a sassy bitch.
Already.
Good morning. Is Miss Darling in her office now?
Miss Starlin's in conference. Would you like to speak to her secretary?
Oh, no. Just say to Miss Darling I should like to see her when she has time, huh?
Yes. Was there something else, Mr. Sinthrop?
No. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, Tim. That's the way you answer the phone in the 50s. Go for it. Bring it back.
What a character. He's a real weirdie.
Wonder what his game is.
Who cares?
You know, Morton thinks he's a crackpot. I heard him telling Cooper so. Old Bug Eyes really has the execs worried.
About what?
That's just it. They don't know.
Oh. So anyway, back to Irving.
Anywho, whatever. I'm sorry. How did? Oh, she answered the phone by going like, 2 words for ya. Drop dead. Twice. She was just very saucy.
Good morning, Miss Darling. Good morning.
Good morning. I couldn't get away any sooner. Is it important?
Miss Darling, do you remember the big cat I showed you last week? No?
What about it?
Well, I want you to look at him. Come.
Did you say the? What did you say? The dead cat?
Quite a difference, yes?
What did he fucking say?
Say more.
Dakota, thank you for that host. We appreciate it the most. How are ya?
Can you realize what that means? You're a kitten again.
So the serum brings back the dead now? Oh
How does it
my.
feel?
I think perhaps you'll be able to find out for yourself, Miss Darling. Today will be your first injection.
You guys know in Young Frankenstein, the inspector, and he's talking like this, and he like, it's hyper exaggerated. That's exactly what he fucking sounds like. The inspector in Young Frankenstein. I'm doing well. How are you, Dakota? Invented the Phoenix Down, right? It's the Phoenix Down. I love her brows. Oh my.
Mr. Gleason of accounting online.
Thank you, Dakota. Glad you like it. Glad you're doing good. Hope you have a good day at work.
I sent you a memo. Mr. Zinthrop has carte blanche to order anything he requires. It is no concern of yours, Gleason. Make out a check for the full amount. Sue? Mary. Can I talk to Mr. Latimer? Bill? Hey, listen. Gleason just got a bill for $2,300. Zinthrop. Enzyme extract.
Enzyme extract. I'm sorry. Am I wrong saying that this is confusing?
We are making progress. There's great improvement.
Beloved Fever, hello. How are you? Welcome back. How you been? How are ya?
It's the third week.
You forget, my dear, there's more to you than a little kitten, no? Besides, there's a difference in metabolism.
Why not increase the dosage? Wouldn't that step up the process?
Patience, my dear.
Brows are stuck. Oh yeah.
You must tread lightly, with care, your arteries.
And the tag says enzyme extract. How far into the movie? Oh,
I've been experimenting
about that
with
far.
the solution of the enzymes.
30 minutes.
More powerful than the solution I've been using in your injection.
Not quite halfway.
And I think it will be better for lotions. It's an emollient lotion. It'll make estrogenic creams and all such products old-fashioned.
But dare I say you've missed very little.
Stalin will be world famous, bringing you to millions.
You're right, Zinthrop. There are going to be a few red faces in my advertising department.
But I am right. Why, your own mirror will tell you that I am right. Why, you look at least 5 years younger than you looked 3 weeks ago.
I know.
Am I wrong in saying this is a little confusing, but also it's not? It's like they're over complicating this. I don't know what she's doing. Something about $2,300. Something about a bill. Something about the accounting department.
Talk to Bill a minute, Sue. Thanks. Bill, I think I've got it. Yeah, I'm a nervous wreck. At lunch.
You'll have to translate for me, Coop. I'm not very good at that technical stuff. Pseudo-technical. Mr. Zinthrop's a very capable confidence man from what I read in his letter. He claims he can stimulate the processes of rejuvenation through the use of enzymes extracted from wasps. Oh, for...
Enzyme extracted from wasps.
What are you two Sherlocks going to do about it?
Right now, I don't know.
Frankly, I'm getting tired of the whole business. That woman's so intent on holding back.
You gonna make a joke about the MC with the wasp? Yeah, the wasp is.
Wasps.
Bill.
Face the facts, Mary. Janice Starland has built her whole life on youth and beauty. Now that she's losing them, she's scared to death. Well, right now, she's on cloud 9 with that quack Zinthrop that I'd hate to be around when she comes back down to earth.
Well, maybe we can let her down easy. I think we owe her that much.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do? We can't just let Zinthrop build up her hopes and then knock the props out from under her.
How can he do such a terrible thing? Poor Jan. There must be something we can do before it's too late.
He's got a mighty convincing argument. Very impressive to the layman. 10 to 1, he's got a record just as impressive. Well, there are ways to find out. The answer might be right here now.
Switching S's and Z's. They did that, right? He totally did that. Enzyme extract.
I'm going to keep this letter for a day or two.
Wait a minute. Suppose she finds out it's gone. I'm the only one with access to that desk. She'll know I took it.
Well, that's a chance you have to take, Mary.
I think we can be pretty sure that Coop knows what he's doing, huh?
Corporate espionage? Yeah, like who would have thought?
Young lovers.
Yet oddly, I don't fucking care. It's like... It's... Ugh. This is not what we were promised in the trailer. We were promised a wasp woman killing. And what was my... What did I think? That she was going to kill young people to stay young and beautiful? That's what it seemed like. I didn't expect an enzyme extract. Did she look at the camera? Did she look at the camera? Any PBR? Yes. The 3 elements: pumpkin, spice, and latte. Gotta get her fix, huh? Chemical X. Yes. So Stevie, what? I love it. I don't like seeing that. Like I don't care if it's a movie or not. A cat.
What is it, Maureen?
It is you, Miss Darling.
Of course it's me. Who did you think it was?
You look so different.
Finish your nails. Maureen,
I thought this would be more
I think your phone is ringing.
more Psycho
Miss Darling.
meets Invisible Man and less
Morning.
Devil Wears Prada meets
Gentlemen, Janice Darlin Enterprises is about to
daytime
start
television.
the most widespread publicity campaign in the history of the cosmetic industry. Our slogan will be, Return to Youth with Janice Darlin. When Mr. Zinthrop arrives, there will be a press interview, and all questions regarding the rejuvenation process will be referred to him. That'll be all for now, gentlemen.
It's amazing. Oh, it's wonderful. You look marvelous.
I said that will be all for now, gentlemen. Good morning.
Some are a slow burn. This one's extinguished.
Oh, not you, Mary. Wait a moment, please. Yes, Miss Darlin.
Ain't that the truth?
Isn't it wonderful? It's a miracle. A wonderful, incredible miracle.
We're so worried about you. We really thought you were in danger. We even went to plotting how to rescue you from Mr. Zinthrop. It all seems so silly. It seems ridiculous.
Oh, Mary. Mary, how old do I look? Tell me. How old? How old do I look? Tell me. How old?
23, maybe 22.
That's how old I was when I started Janice Darlin Enterprises. Do you realize what that means? I'm back where I started, 18 years ago, with what it took 18 years to accomplish.
She doesn't even look like that much older, that much different. She just looks like a little different when she's older, right? Just like a little different. What? 18 years? Oh, it predates Psycho. That's fair. That is fair, since that is fair.
I take back that statement.
The cat turns feral. Oh no. It would be funny if she came in as a 10-year-old, becomes big, the Wasp child. What the fuck? I am not comfortable seeing that. I didn't think that would happen. That made me very uncomfortable. I apologize.
That's awful. Do you think that will happen to Jan?
I don't know. If I could just get inside of his lab and run a breakdown on what he's using.
We're back. What? Are they like looking in each other's eyes? What is? Oh, he's behind a corner. What? Absurd. M and 31. There we go. The template was there. This could have been Invisible Man cross M. Cross Roger Corman. Instead, it's just Roger Corman. We haven't even seen the Wasp Woman yet. We're 40 minutes in and we haven't even seen the Wasp Woman yet. I was right, assuming it would be late in the film. Yeah. Junk drawer. Whoa, a floppy disk. It looks like a floppy disk. Fever, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Mr. Zinthrop!
Was she knocking on the wall? That was such a confusing shot. I thought that she... Oh, never mind. That was a confusing juxtaposition. There's like 2 locations in this movie. 3 locations in this movie.
To find him, Mr. Hellman. I don't care what it costs.
We'll find him, all right. Sooner or later, we find them all.
Time is vital, Mr. Hellman. Every hour he's gone. It means more than you can possibly imagine.
Well, you haven't given me very much to go on. No home address, no former employer, no phone. This is just like starting from scratch.
Mr. Zinthrop wasn't a conventional employee. He didn't go through regular personnel.
Uh-huh. You say he came here about a month ago. Well, how did he come here, Miss Starlin? He just didn't walk in off the street, did he?
The letter. Right here in my drawer.
Maybe one of the other drawers.
So that's what she meant.
What who meant? Miss Starlin. The letter's been taken and you think you know who took it, is that right?
My secretary, Miss Dennison.
You got her address handy?
Her phone number.
It might be better if I busted in on her cold. This way she'll have a chance to prepare a story.
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Mary? Janice Starlin.
Before I went to lunch, I made a duplicate copy of Mr. Zinthrup's letter. I was going to take that one to Bill and Mr. Cooper at first, but then I thought that the original would be better.
Have you got the copy?
Yes, it's in my desk.
Get that copy, Miss Dennison. 946 West 73rd Street, Manhattan.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. Get right on it, Jerry, and check back with me as soon as you can.
Is this a different movie? Yes, that's a totally different kind of shot. What? Who is this guy? Why'd she take this shot anyway? I don't know. I can hear half of what they say. I can't hear the other half of what they say. What a skinny automobile. We haven't even seen the Wasp woman. The scariest thing was the way that guy was holding that fake cat. Really? Going on an investigation. No, man, I'm sorry. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, man, well, thanks anyway. Yeah, man, see ya. Gosh, man, I really feel it, man. Oh, man, I really wish we could get a lead here.
God. Hard driving action. Some also call it B-roll. This is like when you play Driver 3 and you're just trying to build a narrative, and even though there's like nothing to do. Yeah, we'll just be here in the car, no problem. Meanwhile, same character in a completely different geographic location. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh.
Couldn't we have just seen him exit that building?
Sure he's our boy. Uh-huh.
Is he?
Central emergency. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, it looks like we've got him. This is John Doe down at Central Emergency, auto accident.
Josh Brolin
There's
is
no
Boris
identification on him,
Karloff.
But he was wearing a lab smock and fills Zinthrope's description.
Mary, get my coat and Lane, get a cab downstairs. He badly hurt.
Head injury, general contusion to the body. He's had a severe injury and there's definite brain damage. Just how much, we can't tell as yet.
How long before you'll know?
It's hard to say, Miss Starling.
Who's the best man for this kind of injury?
Well, there's several top specialists.
Get the best. I'll take full responsibility for the expenses.
Yes, Miss Starling.
Right, he does look like Brolin.
I don't know, Arthur.
Looks like Tilda Swinton in that
I
shot.
think it best we wait.
It's been 3 days since the accident, Jan.
Also looks like Tilda
No
Swinton in
sign
that
of
shot.
He's still in a coma. You heard what the doctor said. He may never regain consciousness. And even if he does, who knows how badly his brain has been damaged.
Well, I'll give it another 48 hours. He doesn't regain consciousness by then.
Right, I
You
agree.
can take over the laboratory, Arthur.
Janet.
It's my decision.
She's just, no, mama. No, mama. That is, oh no.
Right in front of our noses. We can't have used it all. I could run a qualitative analysis.
Try the knob. Man, we're at a PBR. She's been drinking it all. Only 20 minutes were added in 1962, but not if it was previously cut or new material. Interesting. Let's look at the timestamp! Oh my god, we're 52 minutes in! Oh no, our first kill! Second on-screen, well no. Our second death, first on-screen death, and our first kill. Also dark, you are, yes, that is also correct. It is also very dark. So the kill count's 2, 1 for the monster.
Always goes on a fritz right in the middle of a good program.
Looks like Costello, doesn't he? Wow. We got Costello, we got Josh Brolin, we got Tilda Swinton. Star-studded cast. The Wasp Woman.
I want this to be the biggest advertising campaign in the history of cosmetic advertising. Every newspaper and magazine in the country will be flooded with our new slogan, Return to Youth with Janice Starlin.
Excuse me, Miss Starlin.
What is it, Thompson?
I think we should be a little conservative, Miss Starlin. Cosmetics are one thing, medications another. We're liable to run into trouble.
Yes. All advertising copy will be cleared through your office.
Well, it's a touchy business, you know.
Max is right, Miss Starlin.
Don't have to second the motion, May. I want one thing understood very clearly now, gentlemen. Janice Starlin Enterprises is going to bring the most fantastically saleable product ever developed by modern cosmetics to the public. And I don't intend to be restricted by timidity on the part of my own staff. Is that clear? Are you all right, Miss Starlin? Just a little headache, Mary. I'm fine.
Can I get you something?
I'm all right.
I have some aspirin in my purse.
It's all right, Mary. Well, that'll be all for now, gentlemen.
We got like 15 minutes of this movie left. They gotta wrap it up. They gotta wrap it up. Something tells me they're gonna find a very efficient way to fucking do it. Oh, fuck. My career.
Hi. Hi, sweetie. Gee, I sure hope they give the girls working at Starlin first crack at that new stuff. Imagine being 18 again. I guess if it can take 15 years off Starlin, it can take 10 off you. What do you mean 10? Face it, honey. This is Maureen you're talking to. Yeah? Well, if I were you, I'd take a double dose.
Girl on the left looks like Gaga. What?
So who says he looks
Kinda.
I can't imagine what else he does. Forget.
It's just the eyes.
Say, did Cooper come in yet? Missed a board meeting this morning. I bet Starlin's having a fit. He should worry. See you later. Bye, honey.
This really is a star-studded cast. Damn.
Hi, pretty puss. You know where, Miss Starlin's office is?
Sweet number one.
La-dee-da, the Duchess of Flatbush herself.
How'd you like to have this phone wrapped around your ear, wise guy?
That's more like it, sister. Sweet number one.
I don't want another scene like that.
Oh, what is it, Mary?
It's all time travel. Yeah, that's the only explanation here.
Yes. Is Mr. Sinthrop's room ready?
Uh-huh. The nurse is fixing the emergency equipment now, and the ambulance is due any minute.
Be sure to let me know when it arrives. Oh, Mary, please, before you go, could you see if you could work that thing?
Oh, sure. I've seen lots of babies.
had a room especially made over for you, Mr. Zinthrop. And Miss Warren has a room adjoining yours, so there'll be someone near you at all times.
Thank you. Thank you.
When you're feeling better, Mr. Zinthrop, there are a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
Good, good.
We'll do everything we can to make you comfortable, Mr. Zinthrop. I'm going to spend the nights here in my office. So if anything develops, I'll be on hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Stop.
I just can't believe this has been the entire fucking movie.
Only there's something.
Just scenes like this.
Something important. But
Not bedridden hospital patients, but just scenes of talking.
Right now, the main thing is to get you back to health. Take good care of him, Miss Warren.
Has that nurse said anything? Oh yeah, there she goes. Well, I talked over it. Well, there was her 15 minutes.
This is one day of work and you're ready to call missing person.
Well, he's a pretty conscientious guy, honey. If he felt sick or something, he'd have called in.
Relax. We'll probably be in bright and chipper in the morning.
Interrupting something?
Oh, we were just having a little coffee class, Miss Starlin. We were talking about Mr. Cooper.
What about Mr. Cooper?
Well, about his missing the meeting this morning. Nobody's been able to reach him all day.
I wouldn't worry about that. Mr. Cooper's been here a long time. Probably feels he's entitled to take a day for himself now and then.
That's what I've been trying to tell Mr. Lane.
Oh, by the way, Miss Starlin, how is Mr. Zinthrop?
Oh, fine. In a few days, we'll start the layouts for the campaign.
Oh, I'm ready when you are, boss.
Look those over.
Hey, Bill.
Huh?
Don't go getting any ideas about the boss.
Well, me? Don't be silly. I just wanted to know that I'm an eager member of the team.
Filmed on a budget of 20K and 59. I don't. Even back then, I think that was a not a huge budget for a movie. Ambiguous City. It's Costello. Does this character exist for the kill count? Wow, he has earbuds. How futuristic. Holy fuck, what? He's just fucking strapped?
What's that? What?
Here, lie back now. You just had a bad dream. Lie down now. Go to sleep.
How did she not hear that?
Horrible sound. Like a nightmare.
It's a bad dream.
Bad dream? What? Is she just trying to keep him calm? The what?
Green, that personnel is his responsibility.
This I'm confused by the way characters behave in this film. That's what that is.
Well, that's just it, Miss Starlin. Mr. Greenfield.
Where'd the money go?
Never left the building. His
Right.
lunch pail and his raincoat are still in the basement.
I don't want to hear anything more about it, Mary.
All right, Miss Starlin.
We'll use these.
So that's 3 kills.
She swears she heard a scream from one of the other floors. Zinthrop heard it too, but she convinced him he was having a bad dream.
Oh, maybe they both were.
So she really was convinced he was having it.
There's something going on in that building. And I'm going to find out what it is.
How?
Have a look around Cooper's lab.
Those two ladies are gonna go at it at some point. The tension is thick. Oh yes.
Hold it steady.
Bill, this is crazy.
Meanwhile, later.
Trouble.
I won't tire him.
Oh my god.
But it is important.
All right, Miss Starlin. I'll be in my room.
Zinthrop. Zinthrop, you've got to help me. Something's happening. Something's happening to me. I can't control it.
There is something I must remember, but I can't.
Try to think. The Wasp enzymes. The extracts you were experimenting with before the accident. Try to think.
What is this, 16 candles?
Notes on his experiments with Jan.
Well, how did Cooper get hold of it?
I don't know. If only Coop would show up. Mary, look.
It's Mr. Cooper's pipe.
Well, don't you get it? He's going to go out without his pants and leave that pipe behind. He's still somewhere in the building. I bet a year's salary on it.
If he is,
He's dead. And the night watchman.
So is that, are those 2 more kills that we didn't see or hear?
You've got to make more sense. Help me, Central.
Please, my head, oh, my head.
Help me!
Oh, what?
Help me!
She's gonna transform! Oh my! Oh my gosh.
Her essence.
Yeah, essence.
is he asleep?
I don't know.
Was it worth it?
No, don't touch him.
That reveal, oh, it was saucy.
Mr. Zinthrop.
Bill. Look at...
That's enough of that casserole.
So were they just in that room where, oh. Bees! You like jazz?
Well, her coat, purse, and everything else are still in there. She wouldn't go out without her purse.
Bill, let's get out of here. I don't like it.
I can't.
No, not the bees.
Must warn her.
So they are in the same room with him. I was like,
Who are you?
Well, there's nothing to be alarmed about, Mr. Zinthrop. I'm Bill Lane, and this is Miss Dennison, Miss Starlin's secretary.
Miss Starlin. The cat.
What about a cat?
Must warn her. Injections. Must not take any more injections.
Is Miss Darlin in danger?
Terrible danger. I must...
Take it easy, Mr. Zinthrop. You're still pretty weak. Mary, see if you can get Jan on the phone.
All right.
do you like the monster makeup?
There's no answer.
Hello.
Darlin?
Is that you, Mary?
Where are you? We're in the building. We're in Mr. Zintrop's room. Something's happened down
Here,
here.
let me talk to her. Hello, Miss Starlin. This is Lane.
Why are you and Mary still in the building?
I myself.
Don't let it get up, Mary.
I myself. I must not
I can't explain now, Miss Starlin.
I must go.
Hang on to
I
her.
must help. You must not hold me back.
Don't worry, Mr. Zinthrop. We won't let anything happen to Miss Darlin.
Hello. Hello, Miss Starlin.
What's going on down there?
Stay in your office. I'll be right up. Keep an eye on Zinthrop, honey. I'm going upstairs.
Oh, no. The insect. The insect.
Take it easy, Mr. Zinthrop.
You do not understand.
Take it easy.
She's in danger. I must warn her.
Look, I'll have to stay here. You go for Jan. When you get up there, call the police. You can't get outside on this phone.
All right, I'll hurry.
Not the police. No, the police.
It's like Shakma. Y'all ever see Shakma? Also known as Terror in the Tower. We love Shakma. Except, unlike Shakma, she is the baboon.
What is this, Mary? Please, will you please call the police? Look, I don't have time to... Mary!
What the fuck?
Sorry I had to do that. There's no time for hysteria. Now what is this?
The enzymes, they're going crazy.
Sure, Mr. Zinthrop, now you just relax and take it easy. Everything will be
Here we
all
go.
right.
Not quite 10. It's like Godzilla. They cut away every time they're about to do something.
She's in danger. You must stop her before it is too late.
Okay, as soon as the cops get here, we'll take
Oh, you fool, you fool. Miss Darling will kill her and tear her
It's
body.
exactly like Godzilla.
Stalin, kill Mary.
Miss Darling is not a human being any longer. The enzymes have changed her. She will destroy the girl as a female wasp would destroy her enemies and then devour the remains.
Then Bill found
The floofy kill. Yes, the floofy killer monkey. Yes.
There's no mistake. We've got to call the police now.
Now, Mary, you're just getting a little excited. Now, who could possibly want to hurt Mr. Coop?
Oh no, she's gonna turn into a wasp
It's not
woman.
me, Mr. Cooper. What about...
Here it is, the big fight scene.
I told you were correct. Mary.
She's gotta win. She's gotta beat the Wasp woman.
Wait, I go with you.
I can't wait. I'm going to take the stairs.
Oh, look. Laboratory. She's going to laboratory.
Get up the stairs fast.
Damn slow. Yeah, like the fuck?
Mary.
What is this, Scooby-Doo? Did he do like a double kick? Like did he miss, hit the door, and then hit the window in a swift double kick motion? It looks like that was the take that they used. Because they only have the budget for one door. Ow! Like, damn. See ya. And that's it?
Mary.
Monster, go bye-bye. Thus ends our tale. The end. Oh my god. Eat carbolic acid, fiend. Yes. Oh my god. That was the Wasp woman. Oh my god.
This has been a Film Group presentation.